Hi, I'm Stephen Borman, and I'll be talking about malware and how to prevent it. So, essentially, malware is software that is intended to damage or disable computers. And the short term for it is malware is short for malicious software. It harms computers without the owner being aware. Malware can retrieve personal information, such as credit cards. The different kinds of malware include viruses, adware, spyware, worms, and many others. Generally, software is considered a malware based on the intent of the creator rather than its actual features. Malware creation is on the rise due to sheer volume of new types created daily and the lure of money that can be made through organized internet crime. Malware was originally created as experiments and pranks, but eventually led to vandalism and destruction of targeted machines. Today, much of malware is created for profit through forced advertising, adware, stealing sensitive information, spyware, spreading email spam or child pornography, zombie computers, or to extort money, ransomware. Various factors can make computers more vulnerable to malware attacks, including defects in the operating system design, having all computers on a network run the same OS, giving users too much permissions, or just using the Windows OS due to its popularity. It gets the most malware written for it. The best protection from malware continues to be the usual advice. Be careful about what email attachments you open. Be cautious when surfing and staying away from suspicious websites. And install and maintain an updated quality antivirus program. These are all very common in computers, so it is practical to install or purchase an up-to-date anti-malware, antivirus software to protect your computer. Anti-malware will scan your computer for any defects in the software and defeat any viruses or threats. Now that we've talked about malware and what it is and what it does, now we'll be talking about the antivirus software and how it actually removes viruses and malware from your computer. So, an antivirus program is essentially part of a multi-layered security strategy. Even if you're a smart computer user, the constant stream of vulnerabilities for browsers, plugins, and the Windows operating system itself make antivirus protection important. Now, one way they go about this is on-access scanning. Antivirus software runs in the background on your computer, checking every file you open. This is generally known as on-access scanning, background scanning, resident scanning, real-time protection, or something else depending on your antivirus program. When you double-click an exe file, it may seem like the program launches immediately, but it actually doesn't. Your antivirus software checks the program first, comparing it to known viruses, worms, and other types of malware. Your antivirus software also does heuristic checking programs for types of bad behavior that may indicate a new, unknown virus. Antivirus programs also scan other types of files that can contain viruses. For example, a .zip archive file may contain compressed viruses, or a Word document can contain a malicious macro. Files are scanned whenever they are used. For example, if you download an exe file, it will be scanned immediately, before you even open it. It's possible to use antivirus without on-access scanning, but this generally isn't a good idea. Viruses that exploit security holes in programs wouldn't be caught by the scanner. After a virus has infected your system, it's much harder to remove. The last way that antivirus software goes about checking and removing malware is from full system scans. But because of the on-access scanning, it usually isn't necessary. If you download a virus to your computer, your antivirus program will notice immediately. You don't have to manually initiate it to scan. But full system scans can be useful for some things. A full system scan is helpful when you've just installed an antivirus program. It ensures that there are no viruses laying dormant on your computer, even like from before you downloaded the antivirus software. Most antivirus programs set up scheduled full system scans, often like once a week or something. This ensures that the latest virus definition files are used to scan your system for dormant viruses. These full disk scans can also be helpful when repairing a computer. If you want to repair an already infected computer, inserting its hard drive into another computer and performing a full system scan for viruses is very useful. However, you don't usually have to run full system scans yourself when an antivirus program is already protecting you. It always scans in the background and doing its own regular full system scans. This has been Malware, what it is and how to prevent it. Just make sure you're always vigilant on what you're downloading, what you're exporting, what you're watching, what you're clicking on, and always have an antivirus software downloaded, especially if you're on a Windows computer. Macs, they're said to not be able to catch viruses, but I myself have caught some viruses on my Mac. I've caught adware. So, never trust exactly what you read, and just make sure what you're clicking on and what you're downloading is safe. Thank you.